People, do you know that fire extinguisher is the first aid tool for firefighting before the firefighters can come to your rescue? With that, the Liberia National Fire Service is urging everybody to have a fire extinguisher, which will serve as the first aid tool for our home, our businesses, and our institutions. We are also urging you to have a fire extinguisher in your vehicle to serve as a first aid tool, because the Liberia National Fire Service will be joining hands with various government institutions, Ministry of Transport, Liberia National Police, Liberia Revenue Authority to commence a visual vehicle inspection in and around WRATTO. To save the embarrassment, please try to get a fire extinguisher and make sure your vehicle is registered before time or during time. Please adhere to the regulations because your safety comes first, safety last, safety always. The big man for the Liberia National Fire Service, the government was responsible for firefighting, Honorable G. was for Baba Senior, and his team is urging every Liberian to have a fire extinguisher, which will serve as a first aid tool for firefighting before the firefighters will come to our rescue. Thank you. A message from the Liberia National.
We are back from our break. Like I said, this discussion is strictly about why our guest knows about the late Nancy B. Doe. According to him, that family is the family that he worked for so many years, and he knows so much about that family. So he has come and he's here today as our special guest, and he will be deliberating on those things that he knows. So again, I'd like to say good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning, my dear brother.
All right. So our people listening would like to know, who are you? What is your name? And maybe I can give you the next 2 minutes to well introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. Sitting before you here, I'm George Wright. I hail from Grand Jida County. To be specific, I'm from Tuzon. The home of the late President Samuel KANYAN. My reason of coming here today is my reason of coming here today is to tell the Liberian people, thank you in the first place for recognizing the death of Madam Nancy B. Doe. And also, I would like to thank the government also for their effort at this crucial stage for recognizing the former First Lady. Sitting before this platform, I was appointed as spokesman for the late Samuel KANYAN Doe family. During the lifetime of the late Madam Nancy B. Doe in 2004. From that time up to now, I have been working alone with her because I was employed by her to work for her. Security, at the same time, I was a driver to her.
So you were saying you got employed by Mother Doe since 2004?
Yes, exactly.
Were you with her up to 2025 or when you left?
I left 2019.
All right.
2019.
So you can continue on from where you started.
Okay. This is a family matter. But if the family do not have elders who are wise enough to put family together, then you bring it to the nation. The old man came here since 94 when she came from exile. At the time of the late Chaido's episode, the family, most of them started to blame the woman that she was the one that killed Che. They started making all kind of remarks, confusion, all. But when I read along lines, her husband was the one that made most of her to be well known today. So based upon that, I stood behind her. So from there, she decided to make me the spokesman for the family of the late Doe. At that time, her older daughter, who is called Veronica Jade Mami Doe, have abandoned the old man because she felt the old man was not educated and she never had money. But when the old man came, when I got close to her, you know, as for me, my profession, I'm an industrial security personnel. So I decided to be asking her. I used to ask her small questions. So from one thing to another, she started to open up to me. And from there, I was able to receive some document from her, financial document. So I told her, I said, Mama, this document, we can use it and ask government to pay back your husband money. So she said, some people can tell me, say, when I go there, they will catch me. So I said, nobody will catch you. You got your right as citizen in the republic.
And the Mami Veronica Doe, does she live in Liberia or she's abroad?
She's living abroad.
Or she lives in the US?
Yes.
All right, so continue.
So when the old man got here, when she and myself, the first thing I issued her, I had a security frame. I assigned 2 guards to her place. And when I used to go for inspection, through that she got to know that I had interest in her job.
Continue.
So this is what happened, and I got close to the old man. Even though during the time President Doe took over, my father was made SSL director. So in that light, I decided to say, well, since the president is not around and my father is not around, I will try to keep the security of the old man. So this is what happened. So while we were together on the 24th Street, where she lives, at her home, there came a time that people who are expected to come close to her to help her, who were with her husband at the time he was alive, all of them shied away. And so I said, well, what we need to do, man, is let's pray and continue life. So in most cases, she and myself sit down, we play Ludo, we play checker, just to keep her up. And you understand, to drive stress away from her. That's what we were on. So one time, I had a friend, but he passed now, the late John Karanda. I went around Karanda, I said, Councillor Karanda, I want to find out something. He said, what? I said, Mrs. Doe is here. And government is not doing nothing for her. And by right, she's a former first lady. Government have to do something for her. So what is your advice? Karanda said, okay, what we'll do is, I will have to check. When he checked the law book, he said the executive law said the government is supposed to be helping the woman. That when he, myself, and the old man first went to Madame Salif, at that time she was President of the Republic of Liberia. When Karanda pulled it in, the old man said, okay, I will check and see.
All right. Before you move forward, are you saying the negotiation with the Doe family in the Liberia government started during Madam Selif's term?
Oh yes, definitely.
And you were part of the negotiation?
Yes.
But what went wrong that the family was unable to receive the late president's benefit?
Where the reason the family was unable to receive the president's benefit at the time, at that time her own children abandoned her. They that she sent to school, they abandoned her. So nobody was there to run after it. So when I came in contact with her, then I started that conversation. That's how we started Green Madam Selita.
So when you people went into the negotiation with the former president, how did it go?
When we went into negotiation with the former president, at first she said, I'm not a lawyer, so I will have to consult the justice minister to give me an advice to this. But when she told the justice minister, when we went back there,
who was the then justice minister?
The justice minister at then Madam Selita.
Because I think she had two different justice ministers. One was Benedict Sanon. And I think the first one when she started, but the guy who ended was Benedict Sanon. But I'll get the first one name while we are carrying on the discussion.
Thank you so much.
All right.
So when she talked to the minister said the executive law is in the law book, but it was not passed in the act at the capital. So when she told us, then I began to think. I said, okay, what we'll do is I will try to go around some of the former and old lawmakers to see whether there's any benefit for a late president. So I was lucky. I got in contact with one of the representatives from Lofa County. And he told me, he said, yes, indeed, there's a benefit. The late President Toba, 1978 in September, he passed an act for that. So after he said it, I said, okay. Now when the old man and myself, plus the councillor, we started that negotiation. So when we started the negotiation, the councillor, after a certain time, he said that he had some engagement, and then he tabled our case because no money was in the case. Let me be frank with you, the old man never had money. So later on, I started searching for lawyers. I got in contact with Councillor Biese, who is now on the bench at the Supreme Court.
Oh, all right.
Councillor Biese, yeah. Councillor Biese came in, he helped at that time. But after a certain time, he said that he was supposed to go for election to his county. And that how he told us that we should find somebody. So that was the time I got in contact with Councillor Milton D. Taylor. When I got in contact with Milton D. Taylor, you know, I really performed the Bible quotation. I told him the fact. I said, oh man, this is a former Lily. I am appealing to you.
All right. Before you move forward,
yeah.
The first trusted minister during Madam Selif's regime, she was a lady.
Yeah.
And that lady was Ta.
Yeah, Ta.
Yeah, Ta. Okay. She was the first. Then later, Musa Dane.
Okay.
Musa Dane, who was also a justice minister during President Bia's training, was also a justice minister as well.
Okay.
And later came Benedict Sano.
Okay.
All right. So you can continue. You know who you interacted with.
Thank you so much.
All right.
When the president told me she she wanted to consult her justice minister. She didn't tell me who was she going to consult, but then I knew that the results she brought to me, they were not too faithful, so that I continued to do my research. So when I got in contact with Councillor Milton Taylor, then we sued the government for Madama.
Writ of Madama.
Writ of Madama at the Supreme Court. When we went into the case, the first thing they said, the lawyer for the government at that time, I think Jenkins Wright, and one other lawyer, they said the man that was Sawyer man, he overthrew. So saying he died too, it means that that's the same thing. So the man got no benefit. The Oma start crying, so as the Oma government can recognize people here. Let's continue and put our thinking cap to go forward. So don't be crying when you cry that for nothing. So she said, okay, she wept her faith. That's the time after they said that, the Supreme Court was supposed to go into the case. That Thursday, I remember. So what the old man told me about what Toba wrote, I decided to start looking for that document. And that document, I was able to find it from the Capitol building. And I carried the document. When I carried the document, when we went to court that day, when the government lawyer was expecting to grab the case out, when that document was read away, the Chief Justice knocked the gavel and said, we have to pay due from 1990 September 14 up to this time. So that's how we won the first case. And the government paid $275,000 United States dollars to Mrs. Doe.
Will the government make available 200 plus thousand to the late Doe family?
Yes.
So after that 200,000, were they still indebted to the Doe family?
Oh yes. You know, baby can crawl before you walk, my son.
Sure.
So after we got that Madama's money, I said, fine. This is our president, and I know there's still something there. And you understand? But at first, when we started the case, the woman children will put court and tell and say, oh, that man I know nothing, the old man I know nothing, then they say they're going for case. They used to be mocking at me. I don't care, because I know what I was looking for. Because I used to say, oh man, let's pray that only God can make this thing happen.
Definitely.
So after that, the lawyer supposed to have a percentage, because we went on a percentage level, because we never had money. So after that, the lawyer took out a percentage. What for the Oma? It came to the Oma. All of them came from the states. They came.
When they heard about
money was here now, then they get to know now that the old lily got value. Okay. All of them came. When they came, the old man said, Josh, I said, yeah, man. She said, my children been suffering for long. I want this to be the money to them for them to be happy. I said, oh man, she said, yeah. I said, your late husband, traditionally that's my father, because my grandmother hails from their family. But that man, when we were in Tucson going to school, the school building were in what was dusty, no cement. Jika used to grab us. At that time, he was still a master sergeant.
Talk about the Jika that I think about when I was making Nuku time.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, continue.
So, if this man is not here, we have to fight. And you understand? To have a family going. So in this life, whatsoever you want to get the children, I don't have problem. The only thing I want is for you to be happy with the children. That's how the woman went and do the distribution. The bigger dollar for a nigga, she gave $45,000 US cash.
For a nigga that allegedly abandoned her mother.
Yes. And the money and the other children, she gave what she's supposed to give them. Yeah. For me, I received $3,000.
You who did much of the work.
I received $3,000 at that time. So, the lawyer who I recommended when he got his portion, the man said, oh, Judge, thank you, but we work more. The man took $4,000 and gave it to me. When the man gave me the 4,000, Veronica got fed. Why the man give me so much money? So the man said, I'll work for it. You see? You know,
even though you are not a family member, but the role that you play, you deserve a much appreciation.
Yes.
All right.
So when it happened like that, you know, myself, I pinched myself. I said before, so grandpa can start with crocro. How the man will give own money to me, then they get getting fed. So I begin step to court now about her. You see? So after the Madama issue, they collected the money. The last thing she told the old man said, "Ma," the old man said, "Yeah, give me $18,000. That particular video that the people can be putting on the internet about the torturing of my father. I will sue the internet company, and then they will take that video, or you will never see it again." You see? She and man talking one-on-one. Then when she leave, then the old man called me and explained to me, say, yes. So I said, man, she lying. She ain't got no authority. She ain't got no authority to do that thing down. That force. The old man said, don't tell me that thing. I said, man, I tell you, that's not true. She said, the guy got 2 masters. I said, she said she got 2 masters. Me, I never see master before. So I can't say yeah or no, but the fact of the matter, she not able to take that thing down. At that time now, the old man took the money and gave it to her. You see? She left.
After she received the first
for the 5,000. Then she said,
went again to cajole the old man to receive another
18,000, and the old man did give it to her. You see?
So she received a surplus. She received a higher amongst every one of you people, even you who were under the wing and the son.
No.
But yeah, and still, she still wanted to battle you
my own part,
the that you received.
I can't talk about myself because what happened is, and you understand, when you charge to some people, family, and you understand, they can do anything to you.
Sure.
And you understand,
you are only there to
you are only there to be subject or order. So that's what happened. So when it happened like that, when they left, then I started searching again. In my search, then I saw a letter from the central bank addressing to Samuel Datodo that says that it was in 94, December 1, that they have an account from the BCCI bank. So they want for President Doe to verify whether that account belongs to him. So when I saw that letter with the old man, I said, "Oh man," she said, "Yeah." I said, "The letter here, it means something." She said, "Oh, I beg you, that thing that way back in Nalefo, they sent that letter to me." So I said, "Way back Nalefo?" She said, "Yeah." So I said, if the people can know that though that 1990, then they're calling him to come verify account 94, something happened. And you understand? So she said, "But you think what we'll do?" So I said, "You know what we'll do?" She said, "No." I said, "I will carry a lawyer. I will carry a letter to the same lawyer." That's how I carried the letter to the same lawyer. When I carried it, when he read it, he wrote the probate code. The probate code judge, at that time, I think it was Vinton. He said he won't hold the tag or tea. He turned it down. Then we went to a commercial court. Judge Mappe. We carried the case there. When we went into the case, finding witnesses, evidence, and whatsoever, we were able to win the case.
Again?
Well, again.
Wow. Central
Bank. When we won the case, then Sano came in, the Justice Minister now, Sano. Then when he came in to defend Central Bank.
Wow.
So my lawyer said, "But we didn't with Central Bank. How Republic of Liberia will come in?" And you understand? But anyway, they know their logical terms or
yeah,
law.
Because Central Bank has a own legal
team,
that's supposed to defend the bank.
You see?
And not the Justice
Not the Justice Minister. Right. So from there now, when we went into it, you know, my son, when God is on your side, it can be fine for you. You see? When we went into the case, we won the case. We won the case. The commercial court offered us to give us $10,400,000. United States dollars.
Wow.
So when they said it, I was happy. I said, "Well, thank God. At least they went up. I will be able to get something." Not knowing that Madam Mami J. Doe were planning to come again. So When that case came about, the same thing did the first time that the same thing. The old man said, my son, counselor, let go into the same thing where you did the other time. I enjoy it. So the man said, yeah. But what happened? If you can sponsor the case and I sponsor the case, and you understand, if I pre-finance this case, then we'll go into let's say contract document. She said, I got a problem. I had to went into 25% contract.
When he wins the case,
yeah,
on behalf of the family.
Yeah, then he will
whatever money that comes from, then you will get 25%.
25%, yes, right. The highest starting. So when we finished winning the case now, the 25% was signed. At that time, Samuel Doe Jr. was also intern now. He was working with a port. So after we finished winning the case, you know, when Justice Minister put for somewhere, then at the government, then I feel that our case was reducing small. The momentum was dying down. So I said no. I went to the council. I said, council, no. I said no. I said, I want to have a parable. They say, when baby, when leper baby scared of the mind, it can't shock. Like here, they go to Equaco. He said, ah, my man. I said, yeah, that's the fact. That's the only way. Because that's the only way they will pay attention to us. He said, okay, but then what you do, get to the Oma. If they will be able to sponsor the trip, I can take my lawyers along, we can go to Equaco. I said, well, fine. I went to my boy in Coco. I said, ma, she said, yeah. I said, the case here, we're supposed to carry the case here to Equaco. Because they put that one pay $10.4 million. They don't want to pay nothing. You're just dodging, and time not import favor.
And at that time, he was doing from President Weird time?
No, that was not from President Weird that time. That was Marcel Ellen Jones Selly time.
All right.
You see? So from one thing to another, we had meeting. That meeting was Veronica Doe was involved through telephone. She was not here, but June was here. We went to the meeting, so the man said, if I have my 25% and I finish winning the case. So when y'all want extra now, y'all got to add 10%. So when the man talking like that, they say, yeah, we agree. So the man, when he went to 35%, that's how the man went into the case. When the man went into the case, the first thing Veronica did, she said, that letter administration judge got, it's a fraudulent letter administration.
Oh.
Me, the letter administration that I used that represented her part of TRC.
The Children Reconciliation Commission.
Yeah. That the letter she called it fraudulent letter administration because money in her account. You see? So when she said that, I was concerned. So I said, oh, so the guy doing like this, so I will be keeping my document as small. And you understand? Because in the cabinet said that only document can talk for you.
Sure.
Yeah. So even the time I went to TRC, the newspaper, I got it here.
You mean you appeared at the TRC
yes,
as
sir.
one of the witnesses?
I appeared at TRC as one of the witnesses that represented the dead President Doe.
The dead President Doe.
Yeah. I think this is the okay, I'm coming. Okay. This is the newspaper. What they said Doe was set of cursing TRC. I was the cursing. They were referring to George W. Wright.
So wherever you are, this is a special segment inside the community. We have with us Mr. George and Wright.
George W. Wright.
George W. Wright, a former servant of the Doe's family. He's here with a paper, a newspaper that is dated Wednesday, July 23, 2008.
Thank you.
In this newspaper, front page headline says, marketers ransack city police depot. Samuel Doe was set up. Senator King orders indicted, but Liberian firm prepares to infuse funds into oil company. So Samuel Doe was set up. It is on page 14. We go into it small. Just read a little bit. On page 14, Samuel Doe was set up. The Samuel Doe was set up story was a testimony that was delivered by Judge Wright at the TRC during former President Sirleaf's regime. So we are now on page 14. And page 14, where is it? Where is it? I'm coming. Samuel Doe. According to statement, the process will not affect any concession blocks during the event. We are not talking about that, Liberian friend, because we are not talking about that. Samuel Doe, continuing from front page, it says he was at the Barclay Training Center, BTC. Mr. Wright said, at the time, the armed forces of Liberia AFL was in charge of the area and that they were not responsible for the massacre. So, he's simply trying to say that the armed forces was innocent. They weren't responsible for the massacre of the late President Samuel KANYAN. According to him, Prince Johnson asked the former president to join forces with him to enable them overcome former President Taylor, but Doe declined. He noted that at the same time, the late Doe supplied the then rebel leader Prince Johnson with arms and ammunition, while the rebel leader in return gave the late President Doe and his soldiers rice. Wright, who was once a security man at LPRC. So he was a security at LPRC.
Oh yes, I used to be a security at LPRC normally.
During whose regime?
During Doe regime.
Or during the Doe's regime. Alright. So he was a security man during the Doe's regime. Is it Wright, who was once a security man at LPRC, told the TRC and the public that the Ecomo Field Commander Anna Quino invited the late president at the people of Monrovia to have talk with Johnson and leave the country the same day. He said, when they did not receive any word from the late president, they decided to go and see what was happening, but were stopped at the Gilbert Tucker Bridge. Mr. Wright said the Ecoman Field Commander told them that he and his men would take care of the late president. He said the Ecoman Field Commander set the late Doe up. Mr. Wright said those that brought about the eviction of the late president are the ones who are responsible for his death. Mr. Wright, who is now the court administrator of the Doe estate, said he has been with the late president since 1986 till his demise. He told the commissioners that there, right, we stop right there so you can see on the front page of this paper, this is the late President Samuel KANYAN Doe, and this testimony was given by Mr. George Wright at the TRC hearing during former President Sirleaf's turn. So we can continue.
Thank you. So after this episode, we came a little long way when Prince Johnson decided to vote. Then he sent for Mrs. Doe. He said he wanted to apologize to the Doe family, but he wanted for the Doe family to support him. So when he sent his member there, I only remember two persons' names. One Dan, Biko Dan, one of our brother from Grand Judea County. He used to work with Neck. The two of them went there. So after when they left, the old man said, I can't go to Prince Johnson. I will not go there. So I said, oh man, she said, yeah. I said, this is politics.
You mean between the Doe's regime?
No, that after the TRC issues now. Prince Johnson said he wanted to vote that time. Then he sent for the old man. So the old man said she can't go there. So I said, man, this is politics. Tomorrow will come, your children will want to be voting. They will want to go Nima, they will want to go Lofa and the other area.
No one knows tomorrow.
No one knows tomorrow. So please try, let's go there. She said, okay, I will not go there. So what you do, you and my cousin should go there. One Susie Hemford, the late Susie Hemford. She used to be a reverend, but she's late now. When we went to Senator Johnson area, we were sitting on a Palava hall right in front of the house. When he came, he said, well, what happened? I sent to meet the Oma. So I said, but the Oma not too fine, she not come. So we are here to represent her. He said, what I call you for is I want to become president. So I said, I want to become president. I want to apologize to the Doe family to forgive me and give me your support. So after he said it, I said, well, Senator, for me, I don't have problem. You know, political opportunity is rotational.
Sure.
Though it's not there now, maybe you could be there. We don't have problem. But I have one question for you. He said, what? I said, can you please tell me where they buried those so that we, the family, will be able to go there during the time of dog operation? The major play loose. Eh? How you say, I'm going to show you the play? Eh? Who and why then they came, Moshe Dwopu then they came. I mean, when they came, what happened to it? So I said, you know, I will tell you. He said, no. I said, those people you are referring to, they were rebels. That's the reason why nobody cared for them. But this man was a sitting president, elected president at that rate. That's the reason I'm asking you. Then why you make those kind of remark? He said, so I said, you know, I will tell you. He said, no. I said, I bet you, Prince Johnson, the day they made you president in Liberia, I will wait until they inaugurate you. I'll give you 72 hours, I'll take you down. He said, oh, you telling me? I said, I'm telling you when you become president. Now you never can be senator. I kill you now for America. But become president and see what happened. So after that now, the next day Prince Johnson go on the radio. He said, one Joy Ray, and they said, oh, they won't kill me. Yellow newspaper. He said, Joy Ray, and they said, don't want to kill me. Yeah, one manager for, I mean, really, you know.
Another newspaper dated Thursday, August 7, 2008. Prince Johnson said, Doe family threatens legal action against Prince Johnson. The Inquirer newspaper reported then. So Senator Prince Johnson then said the Doe family wanted to kill him. So the newspaper reported, it says, the family of the late President Samuel K. Doe has threatened to take former rebel leader Prince Johnson to court relative to the killing of the former president. The Doe family, speaking to their spokesperson, Mr. George W. Wright, said, if he is ready for peace, we are prepared to take him to court to give reasons why he killed our brother, our father, our uncle, and leader. The Doe family noted that they have no plans to eliminate or kill Prince Johnson, who is now a senior senator of Nina County. Senator Prince Johnson told a local daily yesterday that there are plans by the family of the late President Doe to eliminate him, and specifically said the plan was being put together by the wife of the late president, Mrs. Nessie B. Doe and family. Spokesman George W. Wright claimed that the elimination plan is to take place while he is giving his testimony before the TRC. However, the Doe family denied the allegation and alleged that Senator Johnson, while serving as head of the Independent National Patriotic Front of Liberia, committed a number of massacres that the Truth and Reconciliation Commission have to recognize. The family spokesman, Wright, alleged that after the death of former President Samuel Doe, the West African Monitoring Group, ECOMON, attempted taking into exile some of their kinsmen, but Prince Johnson intersected and took them to his Carwell base, where they were massacred. He alleged that this happened on 2 occasions. He said the TRC must also take serious these massacres because the then NPFL leader Prince Johnson master-murdered them. So you have listened to it. This paper came out since August 7, 2008. On the front page, family doubts U.S. involvement, say he opposed Taylor's insurrection. Taylor concerned Sanoans of Senator Nipan's backbuck. LAC staffers they have raised concern. Chad Parliament denied addressing ECOWAS forum. So the former spokesperson of the Dodge family is here, Honorable Judge Wright. So we can continue on the
Thank you so much. I brought these communications to make the Liberian people to know that if you decide to work for somebody, give them a dedication and not pushing money forward. After we got the ruling at the time from the ECOWAS court, we were to be pursuing the government, and you understand, through writing and whatsoever by the lawyer. But to my utmost surprise, after that ruling, because the ruling was done during WRATTO time, early time we went to the court, but we never went for the case there.
The case was initiated during early
time, yeah.
But the case was in court until President Weah
came in, and when he came to power,
1 or 2 years,
in the first 1 or 2 years,
yes,
we got the ruling that we won the case from the ECOWAS court, and the ECOWAS awarded us $18.6 million plus US because they said they prolonged the time to pay, and then there should be interest on each dollar. I think they are 6% interest on each dollar. So this is what happened. So when we went into these things, then the old man started getting happy now. And you understand? She started to be happy. She said, oh George, so the internet that money I was saying now you are playing forward. So I said, yeah. So when your children were here, they were going to read through this, when they were going to read through these things, maybe they will tell you if they had become knowledge. Yes. And you see? But now that I'm here, and you understand, I will try to go through them small. So the next thing that happened, when Veronica had heard that on the internet that we won the case from ECOWAS, Veronica came now. Then my own Prince Johnson come from America. You understand?
She has come now to collect her own share of what I was won.
Yeah, then she came now to collect. And in the process of collecting, all the ones she wanted to start, she started fighting. You understand? The first thing she came, what really she did that got me concerned is, I was there representing the Doe family. Mrs. Doe children are not the only children that President Doe had. President Doe had plenty of children. I think you yourself, you know, you're the Liberian people, you know, they made a young boy president. Some of your guys, some of the men children, them, but you were hailing them because of Mrs. Doe. So when she came, the first thing she did, she told her man, say, her man say, yeah. She said, at this stage, I'm a big girl now. I'm supposed to get married. But I won't get married to one German man. Oh, the old man was happy. Every 5 minutes, the old man just dancing. Hey, my daughter come and marry white man. So I said, oh man, she said, yeah. I said, wait here for and see the white man. Don't just be happy. Because me, I know her attitude. From that time, she cajoled the old man. I knew straight that, and you know, she was not somebody who was fair. So the old man said, well, wait a minute. I said, somebody said the white man come and marry them. The white man I follow them to come to oil in Liberia. Then they alone come and say the white man won't marry me. They want me happy. She said, y'all are too some poor. All of y'all hate me. Y'all witchcraft there against me. So I said, okay. But me, I witchcraft, my own witchcraft will benefit you. That's why I near you here. We had it for a joke. So, at that time, Veronica stayed here. The first time when we went to meet President Weah, when he became president, we went to congratulate him. The old man myself, the late Dogolier wife, and the late the other vice president wife, Dogolier and the other man. When we went to meet President Weah that day, When we got there, the owner, President, we have some outside guests, you know, a foreign guest. So these people stay longer time with him until we were able to have time to go and see the president at the time, former President Weah, around about 7:15. That time, Buffett Chimo, Matthew Zaza, and some other officials, they were there. So, Mr. Black woman said, we want for you to help us to put on some of the committee so that we'll be able to get something small. Then Buffett Chimo said, one person naked appear on government payroll 2 times. Saying you're getting your benefit, then there will be no way for them to put you on committee. No money for that. So, from there, the old man, first thing she started to explain about Junior. Because Junior was supporting Unity Party at the time. So we are saying, oh man, Junior that man, me a man. And you were behind Unity Party, and I win now. Just move from between Junior and myself. We know how we handle our issue. So the old man started crying. So I said, oh man, don't cry. They married Junior that a lay brother. And you understand? Any way he have to help Junior, he will help Junior. My brother, the thing I was telling you, the thing I'm telling you now, that same evening at the time they took Junior from Freeport. They knew downstairs giving the news to take Junior from Freeport. We not know that we're begging for him to be for him to be there. You understand? So that what happened between we and President Weah. The Veronica woman, what she did, that caused her to take the long time to get the money. Veronica went. The little one, she went to her mom, say she wanted to be the head for the whole family, to be the administrator for the whole family, and every property should be for her. And you see? But before she do that, she played on the old man, say, I keep a girlfriend in the fence. Then I using the old man yard for motel, and which it was not true. The old man got vexed, go to your house. I said, okay, I left, I went to my house. But I went to my house one night, I had a dream. The very day she went to fill that letter of administration, I had a dream. I saw she and Councilor Taylor changing documents. So I said, I'm not going to be here now, I can't sit down. They put girl money, they leave me off. So I went to Taylor office. I went to Taylor office. As I were
the councilor,
the councilor Taylor. As I was wrapping in the main office, she was coming out. When she saw me, I see her face got blue. So I said, but wait, what happened? I went to councilor. I said, councilor, how you doing? He said, yeah. I said, I hope your man get that money to do me. What kind of document? I saw document in my dream last night you were giving the girl. He said, oh, the girl came here to write letter of administration for the entire Doe family property. And she should be the head.
So she was going to replace the person who was the administrator.
The old man.
The old man.
She won't replace the old man now because the old man know how to read and write.
Is she the first child of the Doe's family?
Well, she became the first child automatically because her mother was a first lady.
Alright.
You understand? But Doe had a daughter before. One Ruth.
Alright.
But I don't know her whereabouts now. But I know that Ruth's mother was a bubble woman. So when I went there, when Taylor explained to me that she never called her communication between the old man and myself, yeah. So I stood ready, I took the phone and called the old man. I said, man, she said, yeah. I said, if you sign that document that girl bringing, then it means that you sign your death warrant, yeah. The guy said, your property, the power property, all must be for her. The old man said, waiting. I said, what I'm telling you? She said, okay, let her come. So she go to the house there. She said, oh man, soon as she reached, got down from the car, oh man, can't sign the paper, I gotta go, I gotta care back quick. So the old man said, wait a minute, I can't sign it, I gotta care back quick. What wrong with you? The old man said, did we sit down on table before? We sit down on bench in school. Anything you bring to me, I gotta call my lawyer first. When my lawyer look at it, when he say, already I signed it. But you can't tell me, say, can't sign. Yeah. So from there now, she knew that I call a woman. And you see? So from there, now what happened when she left, myself I go to my house. So from one thing to another, the woman say, you must come back to the house. I said, okay, ma, I'll go back to the house. But that letter she wrote that was in her favor, the woman gave her limited power of attorney that she was named as agent. Yellow paper here. Me I can take the photocopy that I keep it.
Public of Liberia, Montserrat County, limited power of attorney. No all men by these persons that are Mother Nancy Bondo, the widow and administratrix of the estate of the late President Samuel KANYAN, probably residing in the Republic of Liberia, hereby appoints, constitute, and designates my daughter, Ms. Veronica J. Doe, a resident of the United Kingdom, UK, as my true and legal agent, and is empowered to visit all banks believed to contain any funds obtained of value to include precious jewel, etc. The late President Samuel K. Doe may have had any deposit intended for the estate of the late Samuel K. Doe. Mammy Veronica J. Doe shall have the unhindering authority to monitor, supervise, and provide adequate information to her principal relating to any of such funds or precious jewelry or treasure, but is restricted from making any withdrawals of any of the findings should there be any deposit in any bank or financial institutions belonging to the late President K. The limited power of handling supersedes or other authority which is necessary to was entrusted to any other persons in like manner. Don't in the city of Moro this day of May 2018. Sam, which is necessary born to.
Thank you.
So our power was indeed limited.
Limited. Those are things that were hurting her. And you understand? And the reason why I was trying to do these things here is the Nigerian man who she wanted to get married to is the one that instructed her to do so. So she wanted to mortgage the late President Doe property in order to get married. And so long I'm there, the family, they were not the one that appointed me there. But when anything go wrong, they will say that George the cause. And they make up plenty children. So I can't sit there to look at her to carry on that. So this letter, this power, there's a limited power letter that she carried in England now for her to get married to the man. She had the letter from the man, said, let's get married for her before I get to you.
So after the issuance of that communication, she started the work as per the limited power of Anthony. Did she start the work that she was going around looking for accounts, looking for property that was late father left there?
Well, I think she did that in England. But the letter says she might not negotiate anything until she comes to the Oma.
All right.
And you see? So it was hurting her, and that's what the Nigerian man wanted. The Nigerian man wanted for her to be signatory. So when she left from here...
Was the man a Nigerian man or a German man?
I said a Nigerian man.
But a Nigerian man, she told her brother that she was getting married to.
She said I was a German man.
But a Nigerian man.
But a Nigerian man. She lied to the Oma. And you see? So when I told the Oma that time, the Oma said, oh, then my daughter can't lie, she get too much. So I said, okay, no problem. So when she went back now, for them to get married, the man asked her, said, what a letter? She said, I get it. Until we can get married, I will get to you. So, time to get married, the Nigerian man sent for all the people there for a play. Time to send for the old man, and then the Nigerian man said, I not get money again. I broke. She herself said she broke. The old man said, like, that my daughter didn't like, that she can overcome it like. She said, George, I said, yeah. She said, my daughter getting married, my first daughter. Yeah, me, yeah, I'm supposed to go there. I want to go there, no money. The guy said she broke, the husband said he broke. So I said, man, you know what happened? She said, no. I said, I'm going back to my friend Taylor. I will beg Taylor woman to credit me. She wanted $3,000 US that time. I said, I will beg the woman to get to me. She said, you able? I said, yeah. Because I want for her to make sure. She said, her daughter can't lie, her daughter like Jesus Christ. So I wanted her to make sure. So I went, I begged Taylor and he went. I begged them to take the $3,000 and give it to me. They gave it to me, I can't say much there. I said, yeah, 3,000, but you put interest down. She said, no problem. When the old man left her go Ghana before she reached to England, they finished getting married. Everybody was coming outside now from in the church. So when the old man went there, she went to stop to Junior place, her son Junior place. Veronica and her husband, they go home. The old man spent about a month there. You know, she was embarrassed. But when she was coming, she said, you must come for me to the airport. I went for her to the airport, okay? After everything, she said, can I play? We take the Lulu boat, start playing. We play, I asked her, daybreak. So I said, but man, you come from down there, sir? Of course, I'm working for you, but you can't make a report to me. That your marriage program, you're on the page and think, well, you and the white man, she said, lay my son. I said, yes. She said, I beg you. Anytime you cook food in the 9 hours, they can't laugh. That Nigerian man. Yeah. They can't laugh at Nigerian man. So I said, Nigerian man, I said, I told you. She said, oh. So I say that the problem here. The children begin to have problem with me. They say, they think that why they used to jab their mind on and not teach the woman law, the woman no law.
And I think you even did well for Veronica and even the mother.
Yeah.
You gotta believe that Nigerian man had an intention that after they are married, he was going to maybe stand over everything and maybe even take them just because she has become the Anthony, the administrator of the power, so the Nigerian man has that full power of doing anything that he wanted to do.
Even another thing she did, the man who won't get married to her, we the men when you won't get married to a woman, you pray for the woman to take your name. Then the man brought a 23-year-old daughter because he tried for the girl to leave from Nigeria to go to England. No way. Then he said, Mommy say, some of the conditions here are getting married. Can they get to Liberia? Let the guy get Liberian passport. And your pa name will be on it, door name will be on it. That's the only way. So when the guy, when they talking, I said, man, today, yeah. I said, Nigerian postman too much. They put that name on that girl. They think, why you don't know about it? I said, what do get that man will take off? The old man said, Dr. Latin. They said the girl is small girl. So I said 23-year-old child is small girl. Yeah. When we talk from one thing to another, the manager, the guy came here, she spent 1 month. At that time, the mommy was in Nigeria. The guy came, they faced the girl passport from health ministry, from the passport division. Lucia Do, they had the passport, she go back. But the information I got when she reached to the airport in Nigeria, they put both the passport. They say you came here with different need to go England and today night you can't bring Donny. Yeah. So this is the problem we had. The old man myself, I was working for the old man for 20 years. The woman never got sick here before. The only time I took that old man to Redemption Hospital, that was because of her tooth. So when we went to the place, then she said, I'm scared. Don't come and I said, don't need for the program, give me buy injection. So I said, oh man, she said, yeah. I said, nobody will give you buy injection. But the fact of the matter, I said, you scared? You need any gay, yeah? She said, okay. They put any gay on the chat. When they got ready for the old man and the king, she must have a legend, any gay, she just legend. So I said, but any gay, they call it. She said, oh yeah. That's how she went there, and you understand? And she was able to, go through that treatment. But besides that, pressure, what? I never carried a woman to any hospital in the Republic that I will have document for. That they say, oh, she was having pressure, or she's suffering from there, she's suffering nothing besides that headache. I mean that toothache. Yeah? And the old man was here. She used to see clear, we used to play. And you understand? She told me before, say my eye was having problem when I was a child. And you understand? So when she myself play, I can mean I check overflow. They said, no, bring it back. You play for high check now. And you understand? Just to test, and you understand whether she could see well. The woman myself, we used to walk up bus and that guy in the car would go places when her people having work and things in the net, places like Keba Banave. I said, man, let's go there. She said, you pa? So I said, don't say you pa, that your people then there. Tomorrow when your husband then neglect you, that look where you will go to. And you understand? The same thing I was talking now, that the same thing happening now. Yeah? And happened from right between her own daughter. Tell mama, I will take care of mama.
So as we conclude the death of the late Nancy Doe, what do you believe? Was it because of suppression? Was it because of abandonment? Or why do you believe?
I believe it was because of loneliness.
Because of loneliness.
Keep somebody in a place as to load the person, and you understand? I mean, they're not getting the food they're supposed to eat. Because places like England, the more they're not there. Yeah, they think that the old man and not down there. But here, when she said let's go railer, they think she want eat, she will buy it.
So they took the old man to England and she was like just Hindu, they didn't have anything to do.
When she took the old man to England, the old man was Hindu. This is one of the communication the old man other daughter wrote. Here. This is the other communication the other daughter, the smaller daughter. Yes. The smaller daughter wrote. Please read it to the public.
All right. It reads communication, one of the doctors from the two family. Am I right?
Yes.
All right.
I can't do.
My sister has a history of attaching herself to so-called and false prophets. Our current prophet is a random man from the Pastor tribe, located in Minnesota. I will spare him by revealing his name at this time, but it will be short-lived if he doesn't see himself out of my family dealings. He travels to Europe to be with my mother and sister, yet she refuses myself and my siblings the same right. According to this man, my mother needs to be isolated from her children at 75 years old. He is a scam artist. If you know and I love my mother, please reach out to her and let her know she is wonderful, she is loved, she is strong, and she is no one's puppet. She is the mother of a nation and should be surrounded by those who love her, not those who want to control her for money, property, estates, and power. So what's the name of this little doctor?
The guy name is Kate, but let me give you, this is the response Veronica sent. It read under there, so yeah, there.
So
she's the one that called again. Yeah.
Veronica though responded, "Hi Kate, after many prayers with my friends, whom pastors and prophets, I have been seriously warned about your strategy. It is best I stop all communications with you until you are fully delivered with confessions of all." So it's like Veronica was in a kind of a cage that she could not do anything.
The old man.
Veronica, because according to Kate, Veronica had a prophet, a spiritual father who was like lying to her, saying whole other thing, that if you want to get rid of the old man at the age of 75, the old man should not be around any family member.
So this particular document, the little guy did not send it to me, but I saw it online. Now I downloaded it. Because what happened, everything that I went through in life here beside God, that the old man helped me.
You have to be grateful.
So I have to be grateful to the woman. The worst thing that happened the future, the old man was in England. The global world now is too small. If you carry your mother to England to go to a hospital, the hospital name got to be given. They got to bring her child to know what killed her. And you understand? But to my utmost surprise, somebody was in England and they died to 24th Street inside their room. They died after 3 hours before their family get to know. You understand?
After 3 hours.
After 3 hours, according to the report, I carried her to the mortuary.
You mean a prominent citizen, a former president?
They died right 24th Street to her house. The woman brought the woman here. I think after she found out that she come and die, she just dashed her down and run away and go back England. You understand? Then when the woman died, now they think that hurting me. Then she stayed down in England there with her limited power of attorney.
That is a breaking news because she has been all in the news saying whole other things.
This is the reason why
accusing other people.
This is the reason why I came here. Yeah, for the laboratory to know the truth. You know, put a guy finger there to strike clock, can't catch that.
So it is clearly stated that Veronica abandoned her mother.
She abandoned the woman completely.
Before the death of her mother, she brought her mother to Liberia and died her mother.
And went back to England.
And the woman there died. Veronica, they didn't even pee. Alright.
She not even cry. Then she say now that Joe, we are not go to my mom funeral. Zo Peno, man, go to my mom funeral. Your mom crying, Zo, he says, Zo won't came in, Zo won't came in. The whole thing that happened here now, when we look at it according to law and tradition, then who responsible for the woman's death?
But I don't understand why will Zo want to kill the late Nessie Bido? Nessie Bido is not a politician. You say that Zo wanted to seek political godfathership from Nigerians. So what was the reason for we that do anything about killing
the reason is, my brother, it's a family problem.
Alright.
But this family problem, I was gradually going to stop it.
It go from two Zo?
Who, Zo?
Zo,
mother and Samuel do from one man, one pa.
Oh wow.
And you understand? So they had that problem in the house. So I who the son outside and I try to quiet it down. And you understand? Sometimes I will go to Zo play. I joke. I say, but you say that woman, you can't go there. I say, we play fun and thing. I remember one time Zo came to the house. Zo brought 6 bags of rice. Then when he brought it, then he tell the woman, say, they married our son. So when we read to our secret, not supposed to be there. She and Zo want to put Zo take some money, give it to her. And you understand? I said, how much okay? She said, oh, you here to be all letting me? I said, no, man. Yeah, we laugh about it. One other time again, so took and care to Madame Sally to her fish market resident around about 8-7. Yeah? When we were coming up, Madame Sally get it over $2,000. Put it in your pocket. And you understand? Because people can come to you, got to be paying people with. Yeah? When sometimes we go to Madame Sally to the mansion there, so now she really $2,000, $3,000. The last time we went there, the woman gave her $5,000. Yeah? But mommy job behind the old man, okay. The way she was treating the old man, like when you get somebody in jail, you say the outside I carry you. When you not say day, when I bring you back for you to go outside, will be her. She just get the old man from the other studio to the other studio, the old man. And they do the one yo. The other person do the one. The other person do the one. We are do the one yo.
Let us take at least a 2-minute rest. Can you speak Crown?
I can speak Crown well.
We are discussing issues here in Nigeria. This is a traditional council. So what is the song saying?
This particular song is saying that when your wife and your mother and you in the canoe and you're going across the river and the canoe capture, when your wife your wife drinking and the mother drinking, who will you rescue? That is the meaning of this song.
Let's go.
And another thing, the next thing I will tell you, the girl Veronica do not respect no human being. You understand? We in the woman's house. The woman that was man, she providing everything. But when she ready to talk to the woman, just to say that her grandchild. So I told her, I said, madam, the woman pay me here. That the woman got me here. You don't talk to her like that. The first thing I will tell you that not in your husband how we are. Yeah. So long you come under this roof, you are subject to the order of the woman. You don't talk to her like that. Now Latina, what can make them fair? And me, I want to close my mouth something there. Yeah. So these are things that cause the whole thing had to happen. The way she talking about say, we are not giving money. How we will give you money? The lawyer who and myself ran after the case, Veronica came, she sacked the lawyer, then she sacked me. The main reason why hurting me, she sacked the lawyer, she sacked me, then she said, I had a fraudulent letter of administration. In fact, I stole her property document. I get it with me. The document that I get, I'm sending to you to see. And you understand?
All right. There are those series of documents that have been brought by Mr. George Wright to prove about those things that have been happening in those families, from Nicey Bido to the daughter Veronica Do down to Karte, Junior, and he himself has a servant and son to those family. Let's go traditional again. Let's go. So you have listened to him very well. If you want to participate, we can take your calls for the next 5 minutes. If there is no call, then we can ask Mr. Wright for his parting comment. Then we can continue this discussion for next Saturday or anytime soon. So the numbers are 0776 783372. Again, 0776 783372. Or 0888353252. Again, 0888353252. Or 0776 783372. So we can dance. You can dance to the camera level.
Well,
no matter what, who our parents are, we should always show them love and care. Just imagine, all of sisters are doing abortion. Our families stood the test of time and said, I will born this child. All the children that were born are becoming so-called. But our parents stood with us, they stood by us and said, I must make sure that my daughter, my son become the dead. And you have become the dead. Why are you abandoning your mother? Is she a witch? Why are you abandoning your father? Is he a witch? Let us go. Let us be good to our I would like to say have my sympathy for the loss of your, is she your niece or sister?
Oma, Mrs. Joe. Oh, that's my little sister. Let's see. Yeah.
Alright, so the lady who the woman is your mother. So have our sympathy in you.
Thank you so much.
I believe double way.
Yeah,
this is
double.
good. And
Celestial Right.
This is Celeste and W Acosta. Alright, this is Benjida Mata, Benjida Hour, Benjida Activity. Mixing Gallo Senior and Mixing Gallo Junior, Moyo Gallo, Joe Emmanuel Pendo, Mary, I forget her last name, representative, only representative for the county.
Johnson, I think.
Yeah, Mary Johnson, and the rest of the other people. This is Benjida Hour. Let's go. So the game to participate 0776783372 So I will share that live broadcast with you on your page so that other people can see it and follow the video. Alright. So there is no word I would like to take the lead from you. So at least we can have 2 minutes of a party comment. What did you say that you want to say so that we can end this discussion and I can do a little photo for you and see it over.
Okay. Thank you so much. So when all these things happened, I knew that, and you understand, I knew what the old man did for me. And you understand? But when the old man passed on, I decided to go and to share sympathy with the people inside. Then mommy called from England, telling her security that I should not be in the yard. So when the security told me, I said, okay, I'm going. Because me, I already know what was happening. So I said, okay, I'm going. Yeah. At the time when I went there, so my family people were there. Her husband, the old man husband people were not there. You see? And I formed part of the old man husband people. You see? But because of that old man, plenty people went against me. Yeah? The Zoe you're talking about, Zoe and you all left from one man, one part. Yeah? Republic of Liberia, through NDPL. Old man was behind, I said, now here for $5,000, say, give me $5,000, let me send something to my children. I will give you my house in Bangay Town. So it will be NDPL headquarters. I said, Dodge or even, or how to call it, sir? They are slaves. When I gave him to the old man from Isaac, now I said now she made her to be the head over the way. And you understand? Yes, Zoe on the side there. She says, Zoe, man, I go there. The other person, man, I go there. And the king was bad her to me. Now I wanted to express my grievances. As I'm speaking now, for people there who close to her, who know about it, they were not talk. The girl respect no family member. Yeah. She didn't even know her immediate relative, and she didn't know that anybody come to her mind, she said the person can't look for money, she first. Yeah. The guy claimed that time said she had master's degree. The late Richard Tubber, when he won $1 billion grand for that mountain, the Putu mountain. The old man myself clear that money. We say our dollar car, we're happy. I said when the guy can become HR will get job on that side. When she came, all the one drove her to the poor office on the old road. When she said, I like call the poor, they don't die yet. That only the old man died hurting me.
So when is Mother Doe expected to be buried?
Well, I will not lie to you. That's what they say. I can go there and I can follow it on the internet. Maybe
since Mother Doe died, you are now gone back home.
Some Mother Doe died. I went there to sympathize with the people. And Mommy said I should leave from there.
All right.
Because she knew what happened. You understand? So she told the person she told her master she having 2 masters. A motivator me will go collect money from people. We send for her to, I can't hold that money small. Then she went back. So I tell the woman, I said, Oma, the mother talking true. She said, but she was going inside the place, you are driver, you are outside, how you know? And she forgot to know that people can be inside there and coming outside to talk to people. Yeah. So this is the situation. The main reason why Veronica go against me. Why and I allow her to mortgage the Doe property to get married. Because that is the man wanted. And you understand? That the main thing, the second thing is when the old man get money, it's supposed to be in her control. So I who call a fool, she must come from England, she can't destroy it. And you understand? So what will make me satisfied here is Veronica is an educated person. When she carried the old man to England, we hospital she care her to. Let her put the hospital document, the old man child or whatsoever signal or hammocking the old man. Let her put it on the internet for her to see it. Because I'm surprised to see somebody in England then they die right into the first street. Yeah. So this is the only thing I pray to God for. Yeah. For her to do it. Let's see. Let me really know what came and born it. Because 20 years we were here, that woman never got sick. Beside that 2 Abraham, I told you. Yeah. So this is the situation. And the next thing is President Wiata, she sacked the lawyer, she sacked me. We who were running behind Justice Ministry for the money, she sacked her, and they don't know how to run behind it. And you see, so she can't blame the man, say the man not pay the money. If the man, even when we were going to be sticking on him, he will pay something. But she sacked her. Then the letter she sent to the Supreme Court at the grievance and ethics committee. Then she put there, I tell your property or document, this, that. When I was with the old man in the hall, Veronica Doe bust my door 2 times.
Wow.
When the old man myself go out, she will bust my door, she will just go ransack the whole thing. She did it 2 times. When I told the old man, say, Papa, I don't want for people to hear it, sorry, leave it. Yeah? But, I know, I'm not having any intention ugly, so I don't care.
All right. That was the voice of Mr. George Wright, Honorable George Wright, a member, one extended member to the Doe's family, a son to the late Nicey B. Doe, a man who has so much issues to be discussed, but cannot end now. We are following the process. Anytime soon, we will invite him so that we can have more of this discussion into the junior series. I'd like to say thank you, Mr. George Let me take your picture at least to do the posting.
Can you see it? I see.
Yenebo so penon in credibility war.
Okay, those are politicians. Then when Zoe enter in law die, then you bring Yenebo to take over the whole thing. Those are things that make it now. I told the elder before.
So there's for 2012 when Ase Yenebo was the president pro tem.
Yes. So I told the elder to look into the issue. But I want under elder damper. When you get money, the case can. For George Weah, he did not help the old man because the instrument was supposed to use to get to him. Mommy closed it up. She sacked the lawyer and myself. And you understand? So we could not get to him. But Madam Sally, we used to go there. They only used to really do it for her friend. And you understand? I must admit. But she did not know. When she take the old man from hostage, she just made the old man to all kind of thing. Look at all the video then what the old man pull up. You ever hear old man call John Rennie? So John Rennie do they want to me? Because she know I didn't do anything to her. But mommy talking about. So I mean, send the old man not here now. I just thank God. The document what she said and she carried the complaint to the court. We forward it to the court to see really for truth if I have any document for her part. Because she can't just talk it, pull it on the internet. We in case the case to the court, the case not even we even go into the case. Then you tarnishing my reputation on social media that I tell you power property from 1990 up to now. Anybody go anywhere, you take my power property. Anybody go so, you take my power property. That now you come and prove it beyond all reasonable doubt. Because if you can put my name on the internet, you gotta stand back for her to go into it. Free Doma to your man play now. Free how they call it in there, rest there. Free liquor there. The time the old man myself were only two in our play, were living there, using flashlight to see. You are in England at that time. That now you get the power now to do anything. But you must remember, the old man, you people, the old man children are not the only children for President Do. I used to tell you. I used to tell you that you people are not the only children for the late president. Now the old man, what was scared, the old man is no more. So you must just stay strong now. Your brethren and your sister, then they will start coming in. So you must remember that. The letter, the old man gave me letter administration, you say it was fraudulent. So they are under letter, limited letter, power attorney letter. I think they letter